Hello, this is Peter with another video. Today I thought I'd do an update on some of my in-ground tropicals which I've been keeping protected during the cold spells, but on nice sunny days like we have today, we don't have to worry about the cold too much, and of course I let them have as much sun as I can give them, so I keep them uncovered unless we have any chance of frost. So yeah, we're still at least another 2 or 3 weeks away from being able to uncover the Musa Basjoo, and I say that as there's not a guarantee I'll be uncovering it then. Let's say we get to middle of March and the temperatures for the next 14 days are looking well above freezing, then I'll probably uncover it. But yeah, we'll keep it covered for now. The first plant I want to feature though is this avocado tree. So this plant, if you've been following along, I planted in the ground last year, and I've been protecting it with frost cloth, and then with these incandescent lights which produce quite a bit of heat, and that keeps the plant nice and warm, protects it from the frost. Now this is, I'm not sure exactly what type, but it's probably a Mexican seedling of some description. I say that because the scent of the leaves when you crush it has a aniseedy kind of smell, or anise I think is the American term that they use. But yeah, I found it's done really well so far. Of course we're not out of the woods yet. We are on the 22nd of February that I'm recording this on, and we still have at least another month or so where we can get pretty cold temperatures, although usually at this time of year we don't get much lower than about -1, -2. It has been known to get colder than that occasionally though, but generally our nights now are looking above 3 or 4 degrees. I think this week actually it's going to be about 5 or 6 degrees at a minimum, but yeah, it's still possible to get down to 3 or 4 degrees, maybe slightly lower than that over the next couple of weeks. But yeah, I think even at those temperatures, even a light frost probably wouldn't damage this particular plant. But that being said, I'd still cover it just to be on the safe side, with it being a quite a young plant. But yeah, it's looking nice and healthy. We also have little colocasia pink china here, which I purposefully left right under here, just to see how warm it kept it with the lights there. You can see slugs or snails have been ravaging that leaf there, but yeah, it's obviously kept it well above freezing. Otherwise that would be completely gone by now. I've got my sensor there, which I have also been recording the temperatures. I'll probably do a video at some point, probably in spring, once we've gone past the chance of cold, about the temperatures we received in this area. But yeah, it's definitely kept it above freezing with the protection I give it. I'm looking forward to seeing how this does this year, and hopefully at some point I'll add some different varieties onto this, make it a multi-grafted avocado tree. I've got a few different varieties that I'd like to try on this. So I might as well also show my other plants I've got planted here. So here we've got the Orogrande Clementine tree. Now this one I think was planted in 2023. It's gone through, well, 2 winters now, I guess, almost 2 winters, and yeah, it's looking really good. I've also been covering it with incandescent lights and covering it with a frost cloth, a frost fleece, and then I just turn the lights on as and when required. And yeah, you can see a few leaves unfortunately have been damaged by the light bulb. I need to move where this light bulb is actually, so it doesn't happen again if we do need to cover it again. Luckily at the next 10 days or so we're not seeing any frost or freezes. It's quite mild at the minute actually. It's about between 12 and 13 degrees Celsius at the moment. And at night it's probably going to drop down to about 6-7 degrees at the lowest for the next few nights. Possibly slightly lower, maybe 5 degrees, but that's absolutely fine for citrus. I have had some issues with some of these light bulbs. I had a problem where they were fusing quite often. I think that was more down to some of these bulbs that were on the way out. I've had to replace a few of them now. You can see there's a bit of rust actually on that one. So I think they're not fully waterproof, these lights. They're supposed to be water resistant to at least, I can't remember the exact IP rating, but yeah, they're not fully waterproof I don't think, although they are supposed to be outdoor rated. So yeah, here you can see not quite as happy looking banana plant. So this is my Dwarf Brazilian banana, and as you can see it is still looking quite good down here if you peel this outer layer. I've not checked this properly since the leaves died off on it, but yeah, it's still firm here at the top, which is a good sign. So what happened with this, we had I can't remember exactly when it was now, it was maybe about 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had a couple of cold nights. It wasn't too bad. I think it may have got down to maybe -1, -2 at some point, and I forgot to turn the lights on until it got a little bit too low, obviously for the banana leaves. It could have only been about -1, something like that, which is all it takes for a banana leaf, especially a more tropical edible variety like this one. Musabaju probably would have been fine, but yeah, Dwarf Brazilian obviously isn't going to be as hardy. But it is very good to see that the pseudostem looks good, and obviously lower down it should stay a little bit milder anyway. So we'll keep my fingers crossed to see how this looks once we get into spring and see if it starts to grow again. The main benefit of doing this and trying to protect it in this way was to try and keep the roots undisturbed. The leaves, of course, can be replaced. It's not the end of the world on a banana. It'll push out new leaves just like the Musabaju does. So as long as I can keep this pseudostem alive, that's all that really matters. So yeah, keeping my fingers crossed that will pull through okay. Of course the citrus and the avocado are a little bit more tolerant of those temperatures close to freezing, so don't really suffer any damage like the banana does. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick update on these plants as well. I've also got the Inground lemon guava or yellow cherry guava and the Chilean guava, which I'll probably feature in a separate video, as I'm noticed this video is getting quite long now. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this update on these 3 plants here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted when I do updates on all of these plants as well as all my others. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.